So you can see this car here on my side is being shown long before I see it. But it's being picked up by one of the rear cameras. Let's go in autopilot here. We're in a much tighter lane now than we used to be. The width of the graphic used to be this much, now it's this much, so it's actually showing lanes. And you can see the different shapes of the vehicles. We just had an SUV pass on my left. That's a larger SUV graphic. This is a larger graphic, looks like a van. And indeed, I see it is. So this larger shape is an 18-wheeler on my left. And there it goes passing by. And we can see that the camera picks up people. Auto lane change has been incorporated into auto steer, so simply instantiate a lane change by pushing the turn signal left or right, and the car will automatically lane change. The navigation pane is now moved to the left side. Navigate to 959 North Seward Street, Los Angeles. So voice activation works. It's going to look up the address, and here are what the instructions are. Much easier to see, and your route is right there. First of all, the ventilation system has been vastly improved. It's much more intuitive, and simply place your finger and point it exactly where you want the airflow to go. We'll crank it up a little bit so we can see it. But right where those streams of air are coming out is exactly where the air goes, including that split. You no longer have to kind of separate where the air should go. Same thing for the passenger. And we can confirm that by using our streamers once again. The ventilation page is also where you access the seat heaters. You can have individual control for all the seats, as shown in previous videos. Turn them all off, just like that. Version 9 gives us an app launcher. It allows us to access the camera, charging, our phone, energy usage, 5, 15, or 30 miles instantly, or over the average range, as well as a calendar, whatever events we might have going on. The selections on the media page are more accessible now. They're grouped together. Radio,
to be real? Yeah.
Streaming, accessing songs and music off your phone, TuneIn. TuneIn has a lot of things available, but the audio is definitely more data compressed, so it doesn't sound nearly as good as streaming or radio stations. But you can get stations from all over the world.
That way, it's not very dark.
Also available on the application launcher is access to the web. I find this a little bit spotty and not that useful. Right now, you can see I'm on the Tesla website. There's a little bit of a delay. Just going over LTE. I've tried it with mixed results on the move. Works much better with Wi-Fi, obviously, when you're sitting still. But you can see, you can full view of websites right here. Let's see if it can be used while I'm moving. It's pretty slow. This would be distracting while you're driving. In version 9, you can also play classic Atari video games. Those are accessible under the Tesla T, under the Easter eggs, which will automatically unfold. And you can see the Atari one is blanked out right now until you park the vehicle. And now we can select Atari, and it'll call up asteroids. We also have Lunar Lander, Missile Command, Centipede. Let's play Centipede. A little hard to play. If you go full, you can use the steering wheel controls. Whoops. Actually, I think what I'll do is use my finger and the steering wheel to shoot. Whoa! Whoops. I do want to show you the dash cam functionality. To access the dash cam, simply have a USB flash drive ready. It has to be formatted in FAT32-bit format and then insert it into the USB jack here. You also have to make a folder that says Tesla Cam on the root level. So put it in there and it'll recognize it here and it'll start recording immediately. And you can see there's that little icon right there with a red dot. Let's go for a drive, test it out. It works really well. You can pause it and you can record as much video as you'd like. There's no audio to it and the resolution is, I would say, fair to good, not great. But it's built in. And to pause it, simply hit that icon and we'll go into the little green pause. I'm going to pull over and we can take a look at the video from the dash cam on a laptop. So to take a look at the footage from the dash cam, we simply insert the flash drive into the laptop. And we'll open up the folder that says Tesla Cam. And let's take a look at the video that we just shot. You can see the iris kind of fluctuating. It's auto irising because I'm going through a period of time where the sun is flickering through the trees. But as you can see, it's usable, it's serviceable, not the greatest resolution or color rendition, but certainly for insurance purposes, it's a usable built-in dash cam. Let's see how the car does in Autopilot on Mulholland. It seems to be tracking the curves a lot better than it used to. Getting better. Still has got a little ways to go.